Hi, my friends. I'm glad you're here because I want to show you what I'm doing here. I've been practicing. I told you yesterday I was going to be practicing them bullion things, and so all of these are like little bullions and bullion stitches, bullion. Let me see, bullion loops. Bullion loops, yeah. Bullion knots, bullion loops, yes. That's what these are. And so I'm excited that I'm getting them. I feel like I gotta find me a, let's see, this one. A color blue. Or do I want this lighter one? Oh, that's, oh, maybe I'll do one of each. So anyhow, oh yeah, this is like, it's like, it's getting like really, it's addictive. This one, but I gotta practice this one a lot before I get it right. Well, I got it right. I just don't have it even. So I'm gonna get me a piece of floss here. Get me a piece of floss here, and I'm gonna show you. Oops. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing because I think I think I've got it. I think I've got it. Now this here needle, I think it's the right needle. See, look how long it is. It's like really long. It's about 4 inches long. How long is this needle? Well, it's 3.5 inches long. Okay, so it's 3.5 inches long. And I think this is the right needle, but I'm not sure. Because I don't know what any of my needles are. And they make different kind of needles. But I ordered a pack of needles off of Amazon that is gonna, which the pack of needles is separated into the different kinds of needles. Oops, my teeth. So once I get the, where'd that glue go? Huh. Well, if that isn't just hunky-dory. What did I do with the glue? Now what did I do with the needle? Did I just drop that needle on the floor? Yes, I did. Hang on a second. Good grief. I am not... Wait, hang on a minute. I gotta reach down there and get my needle. I can't hardly reach things. I need my arm to be about 6 inches longer. Okay, there's my big old long needle. Now here we go. Now let's get back into place. I have 2 things of glue here. 2 of them. Both of them are lost. Well, anyway, I'll get this in here. I'll get this in here. If you're new, hang on. Just don't leave. I need friends. Okay, now I got it threaded. And I'm going to put me knot in the end. But now I want to show you what I do with this. See how that looks in the water? See how those tendrils are growing out of there? Well, they're not perfect because they're not like even. Oh, you know what? I need to put the link to Ariane Zurcher. I can't even remember her name. I can't even remember my own name. I'm gonna put a link below this video that will show you the lady that I've been watching. Well, for one thing, the book. I'm getting a lot of things from this book, which I told you about yesterday. Creative Stitching. This book is wonderful. But then I also watch a lady, and her name is, it's not Arlene, but it's almost like Arlene, and it's sort of like Zurcher, but it's not Zurcher. I'll have to find it and link it to you. But now this is what I want to show you here. And this is, I think I got it right. I'm going to come up with my needle from the bottom, and I'm going to come right in the center of this. See, I stitched, I cut a circle out of felt. out of a piece of felt. I cut a circle, and I put that circle down there, and I stitched it all the way around. Okay, now I'm pulling this needle through, right up from the bottom through the top, and get that thread ready there. Now I'm going to take my needle, and I want this next leg to come out like right here. Right here. So I'm going to put my needle in right there and I'm going to put it right in where I want that leg to go. The little doohickey. So now I'm going to put my needle in just like this and leave it sticking out here a bit, but then it's sticking up here in the middle. So then I'm going to take my thread and I'm going to wrap that thread around this needle about 75 times. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Maybe I only want it about, wait a minute, is that? I got 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Now see, if now all of my little tendrils are different sizes because I didn't measure them all. I didn't count them. Now when I was watching Arlene do it, she counted all her tendrils the same, so all of her tendrils are the same length. Well, this is really a whole practice learning piece that I'm doing, and so mine aren't all the same, so I just got some. But there's about 50 on there. Now, once I got that 50 on there, or however many I have on there, now I want to pull this needle through all these. See, they're on there nice and smooth. You got to pull them tight, but not too tight. Because if you pull them tight, real tight, you can't get that needle through there. And now I know also that I should have a milliner's needle on there, and because and I don't know if I think this is a milliner's, but I'm not sure, because the milliner's needle is the same, the shaft of the needle is the same diameter as the eye of the needle. So if you got a needle and the eye is bigger, it isn't gonna work because that eye won't go through those loops. It's hard enough to get it through here. Now I take my pliers here, and that helps me pull that needle. So I want to at least get the head of the eye of that needle. Okay, now that I got the camera on, it's going to give me a hard time. I'm going to pull that needle through there, and it's wanting to give me a, uh-oh. Do I got it? Oh yeah, I got it through there now. Phew, that was interesting. Okay, I got the needle through there. So now I want to get my threads off. I want to push all my threads down off the needle onto the thread. So see, they're going to come off the needle and then they're going to go onto. Why is that holding? Wait a minute, I'm having a little trouble here. Technical difficulty. You know what I should have done, and I didn't do, is I didn't pull this thread through. I should have pulled the thread through first. Wait a minute, I'm having trouble. Okay, you guys, see this? Okay, now. Rewind, Elizabeth, rewind. Now this is, wait a second. Okay, now. I'm gonna start this whole thing over. See that? I could start the whole film over, but I'm not gonna. Look at that. I get thread stuck up in my fingers. Okay, I'm gonna pull that out of there and start all over. I'm starting over. Okay, now. Okay, so now I'm gonna do it different. In the same way. Exactly the same except different. Put my knot there. I'm going to go up into the center. like this. See, I'm just learning this. I'm just learning it. I'm just showing you what I'm learning. I'm not teaching you a flipping thing. I'm just learning. I'm showing you what I'm learning. Okay, so I pull that through there. Now, I pulled that all the way up. Now I'm going to take my needle and go underneath that piece of felt, that round piece of felt. I'm going to go underneath there and let that come back up through. And try this again. That should be right now. That should be there. Okay, now take your time, Elizabeth. Now I'm going to start wrapping. I'm going to wrap it again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Now, in the comments below, if you see that I'm doing something wrong, if you know how to do this, and you see that I could do something different, you let me know, because I'm learning, and I need you all to help me learn this. Okay, so I got about 50 wraps on there, or maybe 55. Now's when I'm going to, I think I had a knot in there or something before. I'm going to pull this needle up now. Hang on to my thread so I don't lose it. And now pull the needle. Oh yeah, now it's behaving a little bit better, I think. Yeah, I got my, yeah. Okay, so now I got my needle through there, so I got some space for my thread to go, because I'm going to be pulling this thread off of here. Now, I think if I may have the right needle, but I may not, but I think if I had the right needle, this would work a lot better. But I'm pulling this thread now off of the needle, and it is a little tedious doing that. And so as I'm holding the needle up here, but I'm getting the thread off of the needle, all of those little twists. And when I watch Arlene do it, she has this same issue going on. So I think this is normal. And she just keeps going and going until all that thread is off the needle. Now it's off the needle. See, there's no more thread wrapped on the needle, so I'm going to pull that thread. Now I'm going to pull the thread. As I pull it now, see how as I pull it, all of that wound up thread here is going on to this first thread that I put down. Oopsie. Now. And so then I get that wrapped thread all the way down to where it started, right there. So see, this is the one I just did. Put that needle through here. There you go. And that's the one I just made. Now, it's not real smooth. It should be smooth. And it could be. Now, when I watch Arlene work, she's got some really fancy threads. I don't have any fancy threads. I just got thread. And mine won't be real smooth. But she's like professional. Okay, so I'm going to tie that under here. And I got enough thread still on here. This takes a lot of floss, a lot of thread. Okay, so now I'm going to come back up in the center because I want to put one more out right here. So I'll come up in the center again. Now, there we go. I come up in the center. So the thread's coming up in the center. And then I'm going to take my needle and go right here, and I'm going underneath that felt. Okay, and under the felt, and then I got my needle sticking way up here. So then I'm going to use the thread here that's close to the needle. Don't use the end of the thread. Don't use the end of the thread. Use this thread that's close to the coming out part of the needle. And then you start winding it again. Just twist it on there. I'm not going to count them. I'm just going to look. And when it looks like I got enough, then that's how many I'm going to have. But if you go on to Ariane Zurcher's, I think that's her name, Ariane Zurcher. I'll put a link. If you go onto her site, you will be so excited. If you're into any of this kind of thing, she teaches it. She does so well. She's done so much. And, oh, she does so much. She even takes us for walks in New York City. I have got a lot more respect for New York City than I ever did before since I walked through town with her. Oh my gosh, I always thought New Yorkers were just kind of, well, New Yorkers, you know. Oh, I did not realize that city was so amazing. But anyway, now, let's see, how much do I have? It looks like I got about 1.5 inches worth of winds on there. I'm going to just a few more, use up that thread. Okay, but I don't want to pull it all the way out. So now, I twisted that all the way up this needle, that much. Now is when we pull it back down. Oh, that time it came right through the fabric without the Swiss pliers. And now I'm just working. So I didn't pull that as tight either. You got to have it tight enough, but not so tight that you can't get it off the needle. And then I'm using my thumbnail to kind of pull, my beautiful painted thumbnail, to pull, get those loops off of the needle and onto the thread. Because that's what you're doing, is you're moving them off of the needle and onto the thread. Onto the, well, the thread off of the needle and onto the other thread. Okay, now they're all off of the needle. Now I'm gonna hang on to that a little bit there, and I'm gonna pull my thread through. I'm gonna pull it down. It's hard to show you because my hands are in the way. See? And then just scoot it on. It'll just scoot right on down. I am so glad I'm learning this because I love this. And then I'll put my needle back through, and I'm going to tie it off in the back. And I love this. I just think this is so much fun. And so like I say, though, it does take quite a bit of thread to do these. Piece there. And so now, see, I've done all those little tendrils on here. I've used different colors of, different colors of blue floss. And they're different lengths. And so, and like, see, what she told us too was, you know, if you twist clockwise, your tendril will twist one way. If you twist your thread on counterclockwise, your tendril will twist, it'll bend over the other way. And so that's something too. See, here I just put a little piece right on the side just to see, and here I put just a little loop and put that there because I'm just playing. These are loops. What do I call them things? Bullion loops. And just putting a few together. Look how pretty they look. I think. And here I put some, oh, this one here I was using some variegated threads, so I got different colors in there. And here's more blue ones. And I want to work on this. I want to put some more, because here I put some green French knots, some white French knots, some blue seed stitches, and I want to get some of that down here too in this area. And I think it's looking really good. I still got work to do up here. And this is, every bit of this is like, this will always be my very first one I ever tried. And as I learn more, I'm going to get better. One of the things that I see on here is I'm pulling my stitches. Like all of these stitches I pulled, these are all way too tight. So it's got my, things are bunching up. And I could probably put this on a hoop and it would, I wouldn't get them all bunched up. But that's what I'm learning. This is my learning piece. And I have, these are all bunched up. But as I look at it, I think, you know what? That just might give it a little bit more character to this one piece. But like I say, this will always be my first piece that I'm doing with anything like this on it. I've done other fabric things. Okay, Papa. All right, Papa. Yeah. Um, um, yeah, this will always be my first piece that I will be, when I make another one, I'll be able to compare it and see what I've learned from this one. And I'm just so happy. I love this. And I think I'm going to be forever addicted to doing this kind of, you know, I've never been interested in any kind of a cross stitch or even like an embroidery that you follow a pattern or something. That I have not been interested in because I just can't follow a pattern. But then when I've watched this lady especially, that's when I really said, I want to be able to do that. And she uses a lot of different fabrics like this. I think she always, well, no, she starts with linen, sometimes with a piece of wool. And I have linen here. And as you can see, it's all gathered up there because I've pulled all of this so tight. And and that's one of the things I'm learning is not to pull it everything so tight. But anyhow, I want to show you also while I have you. Okay, tonight, 4 o'clock this evening. Today is, what is today? Today is the 15th of February. Okay, this evening at 4 o'clock, we have a live stream. I'm going to do my live stream with my Joker journal. I was hoping to do it yesterday, but I didn't get it done. But now I've already got it scheduled for this evening at 4 o'clock Eastern Time. And Crafty Ray of Sunshine is going to be on with me. And so it's going to be the both of us. So come on and hang out with us. Now I want to show you also, yesterday in the mail, I got a few things. Now, from Mary Crochet, she sent me and it come in the mail just like this, open. So hopefully this was the only thing that was in here, because this is the only thing that was in here. But look at this beautiful lady angel. She made me this beautiful tag. And look at that girl's face. How pretty. She sent me this little angel. I have to write her name on the back so I'll remember where I got it. But when it come in the mail, it was open just like this with just the lady in it. So I'm hoping that's what she sent. Hopefully nothing got lost. Okay, so that's beautiful. That's going to go, I got to write her name right away on the back of this because I got this bad habit of forgetting who sends me what. So, Mary Crochet. Okay, Mary Crochet. And I'm going to put that up on my design board. And then, then I got a Happy Mail from Emily McGuire, which you might know as Emily Welda, but she just recently got married, so her name changed to McGuire. And she sent me a Valentine, and look how cute that. A little heart Valentine, and up here she's got some little tags. This is so cute, so adorable. And she did a lot of work to put that together. Never get tired of doing little things for others, for sometimes those little things occupy the biggest part of their heart. And this one says, I was created to create. And a butterfly. That's so pretty. Thank you, Emily. Creative Jewels by Emily. And then she also sent me things along that I can create my own Valentine. So there's just a bunch of beautiful items and Valentine themed, a little bag, and she sent me all these little things, some fibers. Oh, and this is the envelope that the, my Valentine was in. Surprise, you are my special Valentine. I hope this brings you love, joy, and happiness to your day. Happy Valentine's Day. And she sent me all of those. And thank you so much, Emily. Those are gorgeous. Those are beautiful. And we need to have, that's got to go up on my board too. We need to have Valentine's Day every day. Because every day should be a Valentine's Day. Now, oh, this, yeah, this was in here too. This piece of paper was in there too. I just couldn't get it back in here. Yeah, that was in there. Okay, so now, whoopsie daisies. Oh, and then, I mean, yesterday was a happy meal day. Then from Beetlejuice, here I got another happy meal. Oh my gosh, do I love this magazine. Circus Doll Challenge Results, Art Doll Quarterly. Look at this magazine. Look at this doll right on the front. Is she beautiful or what? Oh my goodness, but you wait till, this book is amazing. This book is amazing. I gotta show you one of the pictures in this. Oh, some of these dolls are all of these dolls are amazing, but some of them are like, oh, look at this one. Oh my gosh, but look here. It says, Elsbeth and her new nanny. Elsbeth and her new nanny. Look at that. Now, usually, something like this, I would say, oh my gosh, look at them eyes and them teeth. But I don't know, I look at this thing and I think, I want to make one of those. But in here, look at the eyes on this little guy. My goodness, look at them eyes. This is gorgeous. Beetle, thank you so much. This whole, look at that. Could I ever do that? I want to. Oh, look at the lion ringleader. These are so gorgeous. Oh my goodness, look at those. Okay, she sent that, and she sent this little pouch. I love this little pouch. Handmade. It's got 2 pockets in it. She said she made hundreds of these at Christmas time and sold them. And it's nice. It's nice. Heavy, and it's beautiful. I love this. She sent that. And then she sent, and how, she didn't, I know whenever she sent this, she didn't know I was going to work on my Joker journal this evening. But look at there. I have 2, okay, Papa. I have 2 new Jokers to work tonight in my Joker journal. And she sent some library cards, and we all love library cards. I know we do. And oh yeah, she said Happy Valentine's Day. I made hundreds of these wallets. I sold bunches at Christmas. Happy Valentine's Day. And then she's the one that sent me postcards in the mail that have fabric on them. And look at here now, she's made, these could be bookmarks, or I could use these even further and decorate them further and do something even more with them. or I could use them as a postmark. I mean a bookmark, but look how beautiful those are. Every one of them is scrap fabrics stitched right onto chipboard, like a lightweight chipboard. Let's see, now what? Did I get any? Oh, let's see. Oh, bills. You don't want to see them bills. Okay, but anyhow, this magazine. Oh my gosh, these I gotta put these up on my board behind too. I'm calling it my inspiration board or my design board or something. But when I can just turn my chair around and look at that board, and I'm so inspired. But oh my gosh, I love this. I love this as I just open to any page and look at the inspiration that's on all of them. Look at this one, Viola May, the fat lady. There I am. There I am. And that's my kind of dress. I like that dress. And she's got her cotton candy here, and she's got a big old lollipop in her popcorn. Oh, I love her. She's so pretty, Viola May. Look at the rabbit. Oh my gosh, these are so adorable. Oh, look at the eyes on this one. I mean, the eyes. You know, the eyes have it. I'm telling you. This. Oh, can you move like that one, that lady right there? Oh my goodness. Oh, here's Stacey Evans and her poodle. Yeah, Stacey and her poodle. Oh, these are just amazing. Oh, look, Scarlet Pinklebottom. That's Scarlet Pinklebottom right there. You ever met Scarlet Pinklebottom? Oh, look at this. Look at that. You know, I really don't like clowns. I really don't like clowns. But when I look at something like this as an art piece, I am amazed at what people can come up with. Look at that hair. I mean, just what people can come up with in their art. And look, this here, she's right there on top of this, like on a circus. She's like the top, the circus, big top. They call her Gypsy. Got these, oh, look at the teeth on that guy and his big old nose. Oh my gosh, I love it. That's the tattooed lady right there. Look at her, how beautiful she is. My goodness. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted to show off my Happy Meal because I always love to show off my Happy Meal. This is beautiful. So all of these things, and I mean all in one day, I got 3 things. These tonight I'm going to use in my Joker journal. That's what I'm doing tonight, or 4 o'clock Eastern. And Valentine's Day was gorgeous, I'm telling you. And all these come on Valentine's Day. Everything on Valentine's Day. My hubster made me a card, and I made him a card, and we swapped our cards. And our special dinner for Valentine's night was oatmeal. We had oatmeal with raisins. That was our special. But anyway, thanks, you guys, for coming. Thank you for watching. I'm going to read a message, and then I'm going to clean up my area here so I can so I'll be able to have my live stream at 4 with Happy Ray of Sunshine. That's going to be so much fun. It's always fun when you have a guest, and she's my guest, and one day I'll be her guest on her channel. Okay, now here it says, "Dearest you, are you taking yourself and your problems too seriously? Maybe fear of the future is weighing on you. We would like you to take a little break from all of that and start having fun. When you stop fixating on what has been making you heavy-hearted, we get a chance to move some magic in your direction. We just need you to let go a little. Spirit needs some room and gets very inspired by your laughter when you have fun. When was the last time you got really loose and silly and goofy? For me, that's a daily thing. Yes, when was the last time you got really loose, silly, and goofy? Maybe you need to go dancing or watch some funny comedy to make you laugh, or call the friend you know will remind you how ridiculous and delightfully giddy you can be. You will return refreshed and renewed and ready to once again see the world as less daunting, and you will be ready to receive in perfect timing the bounty that Spirit has for you. Don't you just love how much we care about you? That's beautiful. That's just beautiful. That's a very good message. That one back in the center. I'll put that right there. And that's a very good message. And yes, we have to giggle and we have to have a good time and we have to laugh. We have to. No matter how bad the world seems to be or your life seems to be, there has to be something to make us giggle. It has to be. I mean, all you really have to do is people watch. Go to the mall and do some people watching, and you see how some of them are dressed. You got some giggling going on. Me and my daughter was at the red light. We was at the red light the other day. We was coming home, and I said, and she was in the middle of saying something, and I said, oh, look over there at the gas station. That dude, I hit the waistband of his breeches was around his knees. And he was walking like that was normal. I couldn't believe it. I mean, tell you, maybe you like to walk with your waistband of your breeches around. Now, I've seen them walk where you can see half of their boxers, but they're still covering half their butt. This one, his waistband was around his knees. Now, that is some good people watching stuff. So find something to laugh about, some humor. And these are postcards from Spirit. And they give us beautiful messages from up above. That's your 2 cents worth. Okay, I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, and do some stitching. I am loving this. This is really neat, and I'm going to keep learning more and more and more different stitches, and I'm going to put them here and there and everywhere. They don't even have to make sense. I am having fun, and you can have fun too. And so God bless you, and thank you for watching. See you tonight.